Well, I am 60. Actually, I'm not 60 yet. December, I'll be 60. And I was a horse trainer for 35 years, and I've been a real estate broker for years, and now I own my own coaching business. My husband and I have been together for 34 years. Well, as a horse enthusiast and horseback rider and all of that, and even through high school, I was like Miss Muscle. I did shot put in track, and I was like fit and strong, and I bucked bales all the time and all of that. As I got older, I didn't even see it coming. It was just like out of the blue, all of a sudden, I've gained a lot of weight. I didn't even realize how I wasn't moving my body because I was always like having back pain. Over the years, I've tried many things, and Nutrisystem many, many years ago, and Atkins and whatever. And then pre-COVID, it was when keto kind of became a thing. And I tried that for 3 years. I did keto. I mean, I don't even recognize any weight loss from that. That's kind of how it was. And then I just gave up. I was like, I'm done. I'm just going to be fat my whole life. And it's because I'm old. I was starting to go down this road of I'm old. I've had, the life changes that women go through, and my metabolism shut down and that whole thing. And I just decided that I was going to remain happy and strong and mentally and supportive of people, but it's okay that I'm fat. My body had changed. I just continued to gain weight, and it just got to be too much. I was 265 in August last year. It was horrible. So going to the doctor when they weighed me, it just nearly killed me to have to step on the scale. I didn't want to look. I didn't want to hear them say, well, you are 265 or whatever. It just makes you just want to crawl in a hole. So for me, that's why I said I made a mental change that I'm done. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to keep living my life and doing my thing, and I'm just going to be fat the rest of my life. Well, let me tell you, the catalyst to me finding habits of health was I went to the doctor, had done my labs, and she said, Barb, you've got diabetes. And I said, oh no. And I said, what do I do? And she said, let me have my coach call you. I was like, I am not going to be diabetic. So what do we got to do? I start literally 4 days. Day 4, I'm reclining in my chair, which was a common thing, with my glass of wine, of which I usually had 4 in an evening. I pop up out of my chair and I walk down the hall to the bedroom because I needed to get something. And my husband's like, what happened? What are you doing? And I said, nothing happened. And it occurred to me, I'm like, how did I get out of that chair? So I called my coach and I'm like, hey, I literally just popped out of this chair. And when I weighed, I'd already lost weight the next day. I was like, oh my gosh. So it was so encouraging. Yeah. It was like from one extreme to the other. I had to be educated on why, because it made no sense in my brain that if I've only been doing something for 4 days, why would my body feel different, and why would I be able to jump out of my chair, so to speak? Every week I would lose weight, and I liked weighing myself. And I was like, I can't wait to weigh. And I would weigh, and I would write it down with smiley faces next to it. I'm like, I weigh whatever it was. I'm down 98 pounds since August 12th last year. That's me. And I'm still going because I want to be at my optimal weight, which is around 130, 135. It's just amazing. I mean, how I feel, how I can move. I move all the time now. I jump out of my chair all the time. It's a common thing. My husband no longer says anything about it. I guess what I would say is I call it 55 and older, by the way. So don't ever feel like it's the end of the road, because that's what I did. I felt like this is just me and I'm fine. And I just have to say, this works for anyone who is willing to just be coached. Anyone can lose the weight. It's not a mystery. It's just a proven deal. It works. Are there things that I'm bringing back into my life or looking forward to doing? And I will say this, after being a horse trainer for 35 years, and I rode horses and shown horses and won world championships and all of that. And when I quit training horses, and as I got bigger and bigger, I thought, I bet you I'll never ride again. And again, I said, that's okay. I've done enough riding for my life. I don't need to ride a horse again. Why would I want to do that? But now I'm like, you know what? I could climb up there and ride a horse again. And that's a huge, big deal for somebody that spent their lifetime showing horses, right? But it never occurred to me. My brain, I protected myself from having sadness about not ever riding again because I was sure that I would never ride again. But now I know I'm going to ride again. I don't know when, but I am going to do it.